I am a mess. Whatever. I'm here to do a job. Doesn't matter what it looks like. Okay, free live questions. You can ask them, skip the line with 199 super chats, and you can ask as many as you like. I also have sales going on if you're interested. If you ordered a private reading, the private readings will be done this afternoon, and I'll send them before I go live the second time. Um, let me just fix this. It's too far away. I can't see it. I gotta plug this in. Plug this one in. All right. Coco, Kay's energy towards me today. Okay, let's see. Soulmate connection that begins to move forward quickly. Feeling like she has the world at her feet. So she may be getting ready to move forward, or she may be in a position right now where she's feeling like it's about time to get the ball rolling. I don't know where you guys are right now in your relationship, but it looks like things may be picking up speed in the near future. Bonita, love. Use your intuition to avoid a disaster. If somebody seems too good to be true, or if your intuition is telling you not to go through with something or not to be with somebody, listen to it, because it's preventing you from disaster. When you listen to your intuition, it takes you to the top of the mountain, possibly with a Cancer. I can't swear it's a Cancer, but it could be that your relationship moves forward quickly with a lot of passion. But listen to your intuition, because it will prevent you from either entering a disaster or a disastrous relationship, or it'll save you some heartache. Valentina, am I going to get pregnant in the near future with my ex, or will it be a third party that gets pregnant? Will Valentina get pregnant with her ex? It comes up stronger that it would be you, so I would just be careful if you don't want children, because that could be something coming down the pike. Shay, does the Libra want the other girl back? Okay. I don't believe so. I don't believe so. Even if they go back and forth a little bit, or if they're still talking, it doesn't come up strong. Butterfly A, love. You got to wish around love that leads to the happy home. If you use the power of your own creative thoughts, your thoughts create. You could end up either meeting a water sign or hooking up with a water sign, a Pisces, Scorpio, or a Cancer in the near future. This person may be very focused on business or new business endeavor, and that may be how you know it's them. If you're with somebody right now, your relationship with that person can move forward, because it shows good stuff around love. It doesn't show heartache. It shows good stuff. Lon, when is my next significant relationship? Okay. The Ace of Hearts. I would say that would be the beginning of spring. Either somebody significant comes in the beginning of spring, or your relationship starts in the beginning of spring. Let's go back up to the top. Jessica, when the Pisces comes forward, will he be using me or does he want to move forward? Okay. When the Pisces comes forward, will his intentions be to move forward? Okay, I get that his intentions basically would be to move forward. The Lover's card is in reverse, which would mean that when he comes back, either you wouldn't get back together right away, or it may take some time to figure out where the direction of the relationship is going. But he's not coming back with the intention of, I'm just going to use her. He comes back with the intention that, I'm not sure what I want. Let's see where this goes. He doesn't have like bad intentions. His intentions aren't bad. Shay, does he want me back or does he want me to move on? Okay, it shows right now that he's not ready to get back together right now, though he still has feelings for you. And even if he says it, he doesn't want you to move on either. So it's kind of like, it's almost as if he's sort of begging for more time because he's not sure what to do, or he's not sure what his moves are, or he's not sure how to take control of the situation. I would give it a little bit more time. I think he would be pretty devastated if you moved on, but yet he's not totally ready to step up yet either. Vet, can I have a love reading? Sure. Okay, so I don't know what's going on in your personal life right now, but it looks like you have a soulmate connection around you for sure. Now, it could be a soulmate connection with a Gemini, or this just could be a soulmate connection that reconnects or shows up. Use your intuition. They may be an earth sign. There's an earth sign here, a Virgo, Taurus, or a Capricorn. Use your intuition because it looks like you're either dealing with some anxiety or this person may make you anxious, or you may be fighting with yourself, like anxiety and depression kind of a thing coming up. It looks like you have an offering of love comes in, and the person that comes in is legitimate. They may be a very strong personality too. And things will move forward pretty steadily. Georgia Peach, does KJ want a relationship with me? I get a 70% chance he does. And then the 10 of Swords is in reverse, which would indicate that he's not feeling as burdened by life as he was in the recent past. So things may be able to move forward with the two of you a little bit lighter, a little bit easier coming up. Shay, when will he try to fix the situation between us? Eight of Diamonds. Before the end of the winter, so we're what, the second week of February now? First week of February, 3 weeks. I'm going to say before the end of the winter. 8 weeks from now, your relationship should be back on track or in a much better place than it is right now. Nikita, 11. Should I be worried about the third party my ex is dealing with? Will she be gone soon? Okay. The more energy you give something, the more power it has. So, for example, if you're worried because you don't have enough money, money's going to be an issue because you're focused on it. You're focused on lack. If you're worried about not having enough work, you're going to focus on lack. If you focus on worrying about a third party, you give that third party a lot of energy. I would say to do your best to ignore this person. Imagine that they're gone. Pretend that they're not around anymore. Imagine that they've moved on with somebody else. This way, and always like, if you can get to the place where you're like, I'm so grateful that Susie moved on and met the love of her life and moved to Tahiti. You know, it's like wishing her good, sending her away, getting her out of your life, but in a positive way. Not like, you know, I hope she falls down a sinkhole, you know, but wishing her well and sending her on. Gives her less energy and puts her in a better place to move along. I'm going to ask the cards, but one of the worst things that you can do is focus on the third party, and even worse than that is stalk the third party. It just gives so much energy to that person, and you want to pull that energy back. I don't think she's going to be around too much longer. The Page of Swords is here, which kind of indicates she can go out as fast as she came in. Where was I? Here, hang on. Oh, I gotta go back up a little bit more. Tatiana, love. Okay. You got some fun, carefree times coming up ahead. Spontaneous times with a relationship that moves forward slowly with an air sign, an Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini. You'll be prepared to move forward once you leave regret and hurt and pain in the past. Let go of the past and move forward with the air sign. If there is somebody else around you right now, your current relationship can move forward, but you got to let go of the past. Whatever the regret is that you're kind of holding on to, let it go. Holding on to it isn't helping. Michelle, what are my ex's intentions when he comes towards me? When he shows up with authority and knowing what he wants. So he comes forward, you're going to know what he wants the relationship to move forward quickly. It still looks that when he shows up, things may be a little bit unbalanced or a little bit upside down. I wouldn't let it bother you. And then the relationship is going to move forward quickly. So I think he comes back and he tells you exactly what he wants. I think he's going to want things to move forward, and it's going to be your decision if you decide to go back with him. Shay, if they're not together, what are they still communing about? It's really confusing situation. But that shit happens all the time. I mean, even if I look back in my own relationships, there have been so many situations where things were over, but yet we were still contacting each other, and sometimes we were even still seeing each other. Sometimes it's just two people either have a hard time letting go, or sometimes it's just beating a dead horse. Let's see. Let me see what the card says. Their relationship is upside down. So if they are together, it's not stable. It could break at any point. Somebody has betrayed the other person, and there's heartbreak around the situation. If they're still communicating, it may be a little bit slow. They may be slow to totally end things, and it may be the kind of thing that there's no clear end. It just, communication kind of fizzles out, and then eventually they both go their separate ways. Sometimes it's not so clean. I think most of the time it's not such a clean break. It's messy and back and forth and so on and so forth. High vibration. What does Adarsh feel about me and see me? Okay. Sees you as happy. This is one of the best cards you can get. This and the Empress when you're asking about how somebody sees you. Positive, forthcoming, successful, that your life is evolving and transforming. You have a lot of good things happening around you. They see you as being adventurous, loving, and caring. I think this person cares about you a lot. Shine. Lost yesterday is my dog in peace. Spirit messages. Lost yesterday. I'm not sure what you mean. I hope something didn't happen to the dog. My dog is my best friend. I love dogs. All right, spirit messages. The only good thing that comes out of losing a dog, and I truly, truly believe this, is that it opens up your home to take in another dog that needs a home. So many dogs out there need homes. That's why I don't wait. When I lost my last dog, I went right to the shelter and got Dylan. Life experience, Archangel Chamuel. A significant event, a powerful revelation that leads to change. Time to spread your wings. Seven of Water. A complex decision, the need to do research. Stop procrastinating. 10 of Earth. A very happy family life, financial security. Find the magic in the little things. Kira. Will I enjoy Valentine's Day with Leroy? Okay. Yeah, I think it's going to be okay. I don't think it's going to be anything over the top and out of this world. So my suggestion would be to try not to build it up to be. I would say it's going to be okay. It's going to be okay. Ariel, how does Jack feel about me? Jack has a wish around you that he also feels that you're very attractive. He thinks that you're very smart, well-grounded. There's something to celebrate around a relationship between the two of you. And he may want to move things forward with you. There's definite attraction between the two of you, or between him. He may find you extraordinarily attractive. Rochelle, how will my trip go when I go to EDC in May? Or how's the trip going to go? I think it's going to be good. Happy home. This positive. Being focused, does it have something to do with work? Because this card would be being focused on work, focused on school, or focused on something that could propel your life forward financially. Are you going with a water sign, a Pisces, Scorpio, or a Cancer? Because there's a water sign around you. And overall, there's a lot of happiness around this trip. I think it's going to be good. High vibration. My upcoming 2 weeks. Feeling prepared for life to change quickly. Letting go of pain, regret, past regret, or feeling bad about something. Letting that go, and a wish comes true. Brooklyn, is the Pisces still going along with his plan for Valentine's Day for me? But he thinks that I have someone new when I don't. Okay, let's see. I think that he's going to go along with it. You got transformation here happening between the two of you, and there's an offering of love here. He may be upset, he may be hurt, there's something that's not sitting right with him, but I think he wants to still take a chance. I think as of right now, he plans on moving forward with the Valentine's Day thing. Where's my spot? Hang on. Sade, does my ex think of me as much as I think of him? I think about him a lot. Usually when you can't get somebody out of your head, it's because they're thinking about you too and you just can't drop it. So let's see. Yeah, he's definitely thinking of you. And that's why you can't get him out of your head. All right, let me see. Oh, there's one here from Shay. Hang on. How does he feel about me currently with the third-party situation going on? No, it's okay. You can ask as many as you want. It's fine. I mean, how he feels about you is happiness, success, feeling like they climbed to the top of the mountain, wanting the relationship to move forward. I don't know what's going on with this third party, but it looks like there could be some arguments around them. I'm not really sold that he's too crazy for her. I don't know if she's one of those pushy people that seems to, one of those pushy people that just forces herself on people, or you know what I mean? Like you ever know somebody, and it's usually a woman that does this, that puts herself in the places even though she wasn't invited. You know, it's like she just shows up. She knows somebody's going to be at a certain bar, she just shows up there. I almost kind of feel sorry for women like that. I think, too, it's more common to do that when you're younger. I think people usually grow out of it at some point. But I'm not sold that he's too crazy for that woman. Let me go back up to the top. Jay Lissa, how many days until I hear from the Pisces? "12 days," or I don't like to lock time into specific days. I'm going to say around 12 days. It could be 7 days to 2 weeks, something like that. I'm going to go back up to the top. Michelle, I did. Sade, I did. Oh, Jessica, I hope you feel better. Julie, my employer is planning on firing me. Do you think she will? How do you know that? How do you know that? All right, let's see. Will Julie get fired? I mean, I hate to say this. Well, I know it might be a good thing for you. I think if you think she's going to fire you, or if you heard that, she probably isn't. Because I think that that's something they usually keep to themselves. And then they blindside you with it. All right, she may be thinking about it. You got a 70% chance, yes. But I mean, if it's like a company, they usually don't let that cat out of the bag. They keep it under wraps because they don't want the person to know. But let's see how much time you have. I mean, 70% chance she's thinking about it. I mean, if you're working like for somebody privately, then I guess there are no rules. She can do whatever she wants, but it could be sometime before the end of the winter. I would be very surprised how you know that, or who told you that, because usually that's something that they keep to themselves because they don't want you to be able to sabotage them in any way or act out in anger or whatever. Like when they let us go at my company, we had to sign something saying that we would never come back on the premises or they could have us removed. Because when they lay people off, like they don't screw around with that kind of stuff. They think that you're going to come back and try to like hurt them. But it's terrible. Like it's a really terrible feeling. They treat you like a criminal. Oh, I got some super chats here I missed. Hang on. Kira, everything you said about me meeting Leroy's family was true, literally. Oh, excellent, good. What's Leroy's next plans for me in our relationship? Okay. All right, he's taking charge. He's taking the bull by the horns. He wants this relationship to move forward. He's not holding himself back. He sees you guys as being well balanced and celebration around this relationship that leads to happiness. So wherever you are with your relationship right now, if you just recently started dating like exclusively, it's going to continue like that for a while. But he has every intention to stay in this relationship and to move it forward. I mean, it's not going to happen tomorrow, but things are progressing. So he's happy with the way things are, and I think you're going to be happy too. It's me, Ariel. Will Giorgio reconcile with me? There's a baby on the way, okay. Yes, there's a reconciliation coming up. Now, how soon it happens, I don't know, but there is reconciliation with the two of you. Whether it happens before or after the baby comes, I'm not sure, but there is reconciliation coming up. Shay, how does he feel about the third party female? He feels like she's a little bit unstable or a little bit unhinged. I think that she may have like a nasty way with words at points. I feel like he felt a connection with her when either he first met her or when they first got together, but he's not feeling that anymore, and he's having a hard time either getting rid of her or cutting her loose because she may be a little pushy. Listen, you can only manipulate somebody for so long, and then eventually it's going to explode. And to me, I feel like the pressure cooker gets worse the longer you try to force it. So you can force it, it works, and then when it explodes, it explodes. And I feel like a lot of people do that. Like they just don't know when to let it go. And I think she's kind of pushing her luck this one. Aw, okay, I'm coming. Miss Ronnie, why am I having headaches? It's been 3 days. Overall, the first thing that comes to mind, and this is nothing that has to do with the cards, this is because I'm in the fitness industry, dehydration. It's to me, the first thing, especially because I teach hot yoga, so it's very easy for me to get dehydrated. If you're having headaches and you can't get rid of them, extremely dehydrated, water may not work. You may need something, coconut water, or you may need Gatorade. You can also take water and put fruit in it. Strawberries are really good. Citrus fruit is good. Cucumbers are great. Watermelon. If you don't like any of that stuff, you don't like the fruit and the water kind of thing, I would go for straight up Gatorade. I've even used Pedialyte when things have gotten real crazy. So I always, the first thing for me, whenever I have headaches I can't get rid of, dehydration. And if you're not a water drinker, I would start trying to drink more water. It looks like this is going to pass soon. Try the water thing or the dehydration thing. If you can eat fruit, you know what else is really good too? Just a tiny, tiny little pinch of salt in your water so that you start to retain the water rather than get rid of it, because you want to get some of that hydration back in. And the same thing when people feel sluggish and headaches, to me, first thing, dehydration. And then I would cut out, if you can, processed foods or fast foods if you eat that kind of stuff. Narisa, having an interview on Tuesday, will I get it? Okay. %70 chance, yes, you get it. So if you don't get it, then I would say that you're probably going to get something relatively soon after it, because 70% is pretty high. Carmen, how did my husband, did my husband take my son away? Did he take him? All right, let's see. Did the husband take the son? All right, I'm getting a 33% chance that he took the son and there was a third party involved. So I don't, that makes me nervous. How old is your son that he's missing? I think that the husband and the third party were around and did something, took the son or whatever, but that makes me nervous. I hope that you've called like the authorities or whatever, because I mean, if this is a kid, I mean, even if it isn't a kid, you want to know where he is. He's 9 and he's missing? If he's 9 and he's missing, I would contact the police. I mean, that's really scary. I mean, maybe you already did contact the police, but it makes me incredibly nervous. All right, where am I here? I think I'm up to... Shawnee. Will me and Corey get past the difficult time and rekindle? Okay. Will we get past this difficult time? Okay, you've got a 33% chance that you bring balance back to this situation, but it looks like you got to give the relationship a little bit of space and let go of some of the anxiety or the depression that surrounds it. I know it may be a really tough time, but just give it a little bit of breathing room, and I think that it's gonna give the energy some room to flow, and then you'll have a better chance of coming back together where things are a little bit more balanced and not so stagnant or angry or whatever. You'll get past it. It's going to take a little bit of work. All right, let me get this guy. All right, I'm coming. coming. Why are you crying? You just woke up? All right. Okay. All right. You in your sleep sack? All right. That was a short nap. You like to look out the window? You look out the window, okay. All right. She likes to look out this window, and she likes that unicorn lamp too, but the unicorn lamp is all the way over there right now. She can look out the window. Go ahead, take it. All right. Salome, how is Dee's currently feeling after my last text? Okay. Oh, I think I may have skipped some super chats. I'll go back up. Let me do this one first about D. Okay. He's not holding himself back. He's moving forward towards you with victory. You're going to see justice get served. So he's feeling either good about it or whatever you said to him sunk in and he's ready to move things forward. I think it went over well overall. Oh, you know he took him and you want to know why. Okay. All right. Well, I think it's a combination of a couple of things. I do think it's because he cares about the kid, but I also think it was some kind of a way to get back at you. I think that he may be feeling a little bit unbalanced, maybe a little bit out of control, and he feels like he can control the situation. This doesn't sit right with me. You can't just take somebody's kid, even if it's your son. Like legally, it's got to be legal, and I don't like putting a kid in that kind of situation. I think part of it was to get back at you, and I think part of it is because he wants to be in control of things. Let me go back up. I think I missed some people. Sharda, how will it be for me having sugar daddies? Well, I think it would be good. Good for you. How's it going to be with the sugar daddies around? Okay, well, it could go from being stagnant at some points to you needing to use your intuition to one or more of them may be spiritually connected to you. One of them also could be very creative. And somebody's going to spend a lot of money on you. Good for you. Spend a lot of money on you or maybe give you a lot of money. Jasmine, general reading for February. Let me know if I skipped any other super chats. Okay, big transformation comes in and it could start out of the blue. Like you get a wish. Like it may be something like a wish comes true that changes your whole life quickly. Starts to change and you're prepared to move forward in February. Persevering. You may be chasing down a dream or pursuing something. You're going to get it. Don't give up. Keep going. Keep going after it. But I can't, I don't like to lock it into like the month of February. It could be over the next couple of weeks and months. All right, let me go back up. Elizabeth, what did A think when he saw me yesterday? Okay, a couple of things come up. Either old heartbreak or an old wound was opened. but yet feeling like taking a leap of faith, spontaneity, maybe wanting things to move forward and do some fun, carefree times. I don't know if this is somebody that you were once involved with, or they had a crush on you and they were hurt by you in the past, but it looks like they're going to be willing, or they were willing. Like, it drummed up some passion inside them. Passion can go either way, but it looks like they may let go of the old hurt, and we're very happy to see you. Carmen, was it because I wanted to leave him? Okay. 70% chance, yes, it was because you wanted to leave him, but it's also a way that he's going to try to control the situation. I just don't like when people use children. Children, animals, dogs, elderly people, people that have disabilities or for whatever reason can't take care of themselves. I just don't like when they get used. I feel like those there need extra protection. Oh, I got one here I skipped from Shay. Hang on. How did she find out that I'm pregnant? Oh, boy. Oh, she's feeling betrayed by this. Huh. And she's feeling very unlucky. And she's feeling passionately about this. She may be not coming back from this. She may be getting out of Dodge. It looks like there's an earth sign here that maybe leaked the information. A Taurus, Capricorn, or a Virgo. I hate to say this too. Sometimes people intuitively know things and then they go searching, and somebody may have leaked the information. I don't know if anybody around you knows that would kind of drop that bomb, but I think somebody told her, and I think that it's screwing her up a bit. She may not come back from this. Miss Ronnie, will the hematite bracelet help ground me? Yeah, I think it will. You know what else is great for grounding? Black obsidian. I love black obsidian, and it's cheap, it's pretty. Just, you got to make sure that you clean it. It's got to be cleansed. 6, 7, 8, 31, 2, 3. Yes, it's going to help. Other great grounding stones are smoky quartz and black tourmaline. But anything that's black will absorb negativity, so you just want to make sure that you clean it a lot. Another great stone for protection, for protection more so than grounding, is malachite. That's another one. But that one's green, but it's another one where it absorbs a lot, so you want to make sure that you keep cleansing them. Let me see, where was I? I gotta go back up. Totally lost my spot here. All right, well, as far back as I can go is bobblehead, so let me do that one. Will my Virgo ex come back and reconcile, and does he love me? Okay, so Virgo ex returning with an offering of love. Yes, he's actually either prepared to come back or he's working on preparing himself, maybe building up the nerve. Candy doll, what are the energies between me and Izzy? Okay. You looking out the window? It's kind of crappy out today. Gray and dreary. Okay, the energies between Izzy and Candy doll. Grounded and stable. Coming in out of the blue, if you haven't seen or spoken to him, there could be communication coming in. And transformation around the situation. So this relationship should be transforming coming up in the near future. Evolving. Shay, is he trying to convince her to come back? No, I don't think he's... I think that he tried to talk himself or talk her off the ledge, but I don't think he's trying to actively convince her. If anything, I think at this point he's starting to get annoyed. Valia and the Gemini or M the Libra, my perspective, okay, is the Gemini prospective partner. %70 chance it's the Gemini. Let's see if it's the Libra. I think you have a higher probability that it's the Gemini, not the Libra. Hannah, have I missed the boat with YF? No, not at all. Not at all. Shemaya Camille, should I end it with Quamir? I'm only getting a 33% chance. So 33% chance is pretty low. To me, that would be, you may be annoyed with him. You may, he may do stupid shit once in a while, but it's not, I think you should give it a little bit more time. Danny M. Oh, thank you for that. What is Daniel not telling me? Closed off and silent, but always around. Okay. What's he not saying? Okay, he's not saying that he's feeling burdened. Life is coming down on him. However, that's what's going on now. This is where he's moving into. He's starting to take the restrictions off of him. He's stepping out of the box. He's moving forward in his own life. He's got karma on his side. So he may be feeling very weighed down and burdened right now, but he's moving out of that. He's got a wish coming in, and he's going to start to feel as if he's won the battle. Even if he hasn't won the war, he's feeling like he's moving forward. So he may not be talking right now about how either, I don't want to say things aren't going right for him, but just feeling like he can't get ahead, almost feeling like being stuck in quicksand. But this is all going to pass soon for him. He's got victory around him. He's got financial stability coming in, and he's got a lot of passion. So, I mean, this could be a work project or a school project, something he feels very passionately about that winds up bringing him more money in the future. So he could even be working on something he's not talking about because he doesn't want to jinx it. People feel like that all the time. And he's not telling you that he has choices. Now, and I'm not going to say that there are choices between other women. I'm not seeing any other women here. But he may have some decisions he has to make that he just doesn't want to discuss with not just you, but with anybody. See if I can get anything else. All right, you say that he's always around, but he's not talking. So when this card comes up, it's like it's communication out of the blue. So when you least expect it, he could turn around and tell you something about what's going on. I don't think there's anything around you and him that is secretive, that is destructive. I just think that he keeps a lot to himself. He may not be the best communicator, but he's maturing and he's moving forward, and he's got some good stuff coming in that may help break down some of those walls, especially with the Eight of Swords in reverse coming out of that, coming out of his show. Chloe, who was Mark on the phone with when I saw him? Okay. I think, okay, this is what I'm going to go with. There's strength here, which is the Leo card. He could be on the phone with a Leo that he works with, or it could be, if he goes to school, somebody from school, because it's showing work and activities that are done during the day. So he was talking to somebody that either has to do with work or, and it doesn't have to be during the day. It's what you spend most of your time doing. So if he's somebody that goes to night school, he could be on the phone with a professor. If he's somebody that works all day, he could be on the phone with a coworker. If he's somebody that has clients, you know, like maybe massage therapist comes to mind. He's a massage therapist. He may be on the phone with a client. It was something, he was on the phone with somebody who is connected to what he does, how he spends his day. Tisha, will my son's father ever get stable job and keep it? Okay. Yeah, 70% chance yes. It shows there's worry and anxiety around the situation. So either he may be starting to realize that he needs to get his shit together, or he may be a little bit stressed out, or somebody's coming down on him, causing him stress. But he gets his act together. Akanasha V. When will he express his feelings? He's a Virgo. Okay, Virgo aren't always the best at expressing their feelings. So, you know, whereas like water signs can be a little bit more emotional. But let's see if we can get some timing. When is he going to express his feelings? Could be sometime over the next 2 weeks. Sartre. I'm probably not pronouncing that right. Sartre. When will my person contact me? Okay. It could be within the next 5 days. If you haven't spoken to them in a long time, it may take a little bit longer. It could take up to 5 weeks. Shay, was he talking to multiple women or just her? Okay, let's see. There was more than one woman here. So 70% chance there was more than one woman that he was talking to, but that's a good thing. Okay, I know sometimes it seems like, well, what an asshole, but the thing is that you can be a little bit in love with two people, right? You can also be really in love with one person. You can have feelings for other people, but chances are if there are a lot of other women around, you probably don't care all that much about those women. You know, it just may be seeing what's out there, stretching his wings, that kind of stuff. So to me, it's almost better that there were other women around him and not just her. I think that she may be very dominating and domineering, and she may push for what she wants. But like I said before, you can only force something so much, and then eventually it explodes. And, you know, it's like you're like pulling like a rubber band. Like you can stretch it, but eventually it's going to snap. Like, why do you want to put yourself in that kind of situation? And I think that that's what she does. I think that some of the other, I don't think he had a real great connection with any of them. He just may be going through something right now, or he was going through something where he needed to see what was out there, or he needed to spread his wings. And sometimes that happens. Like sometimes you got to let, you know, that's what to say. If you love something, set it free. If it comes back, it's yours. So sometimes they, you know, got to go around and see what's out there to realize what they had. And if that's what had to happen, that's what had to happen. It's painful to go through, but a few years from now, you can turn back and look at it differently. And I think that that could be, you know, sometimes it's part of the story. The story might suck during that part, but it's where you got to get through it. April. What can I expect in February? Okay. A love connection, perseverance. There's an Aries around you, and if it's not an Aries, somebody with a very strong personality. And life moving forward very quickly in February, or February into early spring. Myretha. Oh, it's not a question. Honey, what is going on with the water sign? Okay, what is going on with the water sign? Okay, if you haven't seen or spoken to them in a while, you could be hearing from them coming up. They also may be coming in either with an offering of love or an offering to reconnect or trying to make contact. There's victory around the situation with the water sign. They may be feeling a little bit bogged down by life, but they have a wish around them. They have to just stay positive and stay focused, and things will take off with them. I think that they may have gone through a recent slump, but they're starting to come out of it. And you may be hearing from them, and they may be telling you about that coming up. Vicky Vic. Oh, that just disappeared. All right. I think I'm up to Anu Kriti. General reading, please. Okay. Justice comes in for you when you leave something in the past behind that no longer serves you. You may be feeling a little static and a little bit stuck right now, maybe like you're sinking in quicksand, but that's all going to change. You've got love coming in. You also have balance and patience coming in. Soulmate connection is around the corner. If you're not with anyone, if you are with somebody, your current relationship can move forward rather quickly. Myretha, are there options coming in for me in love? All right. Lovers coming in, love possibilities coming in for Myretha. Okay, you've got a fire sign around you. You also have earth signs. Oh, you got a lot going on. Okay. So you can have fire signs coming in, either a Leo, Sagittarius, or an Aries, or an earth sign coming in, Taurus, Capricorn, or a Virgo. So it also could be that, oh, I'm right. Oh, it's okay. It also could be that things move forward slowly with the fire sign, which is kind of uncharacteristic. Fire signs tend to be very passionate, but it could be that a relationship is formed on solid ground and moves forward slowly with the fire sign. Depends how that's going to play out. They come in with an offering of love, and not only that, they come in as a very hard worker with financial stability. So I do think you got some good players coming in. It could be two, an earth sign and a fire sign that at some point you may have to make a decision, or it could be the fire sign comes in with an offering to move forward slow and steady. So they may be a fire sign that's on the cusp of an earth sign, like Leo on the cusp of Virgo, or Sagittarius on the cusp of Capricorn. December. What's going on in B's mind for me? Thoughts and feelings. Okay, well, currently he's feeling like either he has a lot of choices around him. I think he has a lot of choices around him. And he feels sometimes a little bit burdened down by life. The way he feels for you is that things may be a little bit static, or he may feel like there's a heaviness around the situation or an awkwardness around the situation. Coming up, he may show a little bit more interest, or he may show that he's working a little bit harder at the situation. But it shows that I don't want to say he's unsuccessful, but it's like he doesn't put in enough effort. It's like he only comes so far and then he doesn't follow through. So I don't know if that's just him personally, that's how he is, or he's just not willing to put enough effort into the situation. It's like he thinks about things, but then he doesn't follow through with them. He comes off sometimes a little bit weighed down by the weight of the world, and then at other moments he comes off as like very cocky and like it's all about him and what he wants. All right, let me go back up to the top. Did I do Sharda's one? It was the one about the sugar daddies, or was there another one? I think I did. I think I did it, but let me know if I skipped one. Sonia, please tell me if I could make it for the PhD contest this year or in 2020. Could I make it for the PhD contest this year? Okay, let's see. Sonia, make it for the PhD contest. You're definitely prepared. I think it could happen this year. If it doesn't happen this year, definitely next year. I'm not sure what the contest is, but just the way the cards look, you have a good chance at it this year. If not this year, next year it would be even better. Tarot. I wanted to know the outcome of my Venti style tech application. Spirit told me over and over to apply, so I applied. Oh, good. Okay, let's see. What's going to happen with that application? Are we going to get the job? Not only that, but it could lessen your worrying. You may start to feel relief after you get this job. Now, it comes up high, 70% chance that you get it or you did the right thing. If you don't get it, I would say that just putting out the application may lead you to somewhere else. Like there's a reason why you were told to do it, and it's going to lead you to something. Queen, I just put up a new WhatsApp pic throwing a little shade to George's wife, Catherine. Did he see it and how does he feel? Okay. I don't know if he saw it yet. However, if he does see it, he's going to feel like it's a double-edged sword. And he may be unprepared for it because the double-edged sword would be like he might agree with you, but not really want to agree with you, that kind of thing. Like he may know that you're right. I don't know what the picture said, but I think it would be something that he doesn't want to agree with you about, but does. Good. April, who's the love connection coming in February? Okay. Well, you got a Libra here, and it also shows air signs. So if it's not a Libra, there's a chance it's a Gemini or an Aquarius. But Libra comes up very strong, that they're coming in, I don't know if in February, but coming in soon. All right, let me go back up to the top. Chamea Raji. Will I and the guy I met yesterday communicate? Okay. Yes, there's communication coming in. December baby. Does B secretly want to spend time with me? Will he try to pursue me if I initiate? We're going on a trip with many people in March. Um, all right, let me see. Does he secretly want to spend time with you? It only shows a 33% chance that he wants to spend time with you secretly. But if you did initiate it, I think you would get from him what you wanted. But I think that overall, you're going to be the one that has to put the effort in this situation. I don't think it's a situation where he's going to be putting in much effort. So it could be the kind of thing where at some point you get fed up with having to try to do all of the work. Because it doesn't look like he comes in pursuing. It looks like he's the kind that, you know, he'll take the offer if it's there, but he doesn't do a lot of pursuing in this situation. Ram. Why does Julissa hate me? She feels so threatened and so jealous of you that it's not even funny. I think this is someone that you work with, right? I think that she feels like you're better at your job, you're more stable than she is, and I think that she feels like other people think that. You know, I almost feel like jealousy is a stronger emotion than anger or hate, and it's going to come back on her. It's going to come back on her. AJ, love. You got financial stability coming in. You have balance coming into your life, possibly with a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries. When you take off all the restrictions that hold you back, your life moves forward. Somebody from your past returns that's prepared to take the relationship either back to where it was or to a new level. Emperor's here. That person may come in as an Aries, or they may come in very strong personality, and the relationship can move forward fast. So I think coming up in the near future, you may have decisions to make around love. You got at least 2 people coming in. Shay, if he's involved with multiple women, what will his reason for getting back with me? Is it because nobody else will want him? Okay, I don't really think he's involved with multiple women. I think he may have been talking to them, or, you know, it's like this. Let's just say, for example, I had a friend that she online dated for like 1,000,000 years. And then when she got married, she didn't marry anyone from online. But, they're talking to a lot of people, right? Like, there's a lot of people, a lot of communication. There even could be a lot of dates, but there's not really any meaning behind it. It's not like there are feelings or emotions behind it. It's like, well, going out with him on Thursday night because he's free, I'm free, and neither one of us has anything else to do. I don't think he comes back because nobody else wants him. I think he comes back because you guys do have a connection, and justice is here. So it could be all the good you put out in the world comes back at you and you get what you want, or it could be that this is something that is meant to be. And I don't say forever, but it just may not be the end of the relationship yet. Like, you could, sometimes, you know, somebody needs to take a break. They go out, they come back, they realize what they had, and then you could be married for the next 20 years. Who knows? But I don't think he's coming back because nobody else wants him. The only thing here that I would say to be careful of would be the Fool in reverse. When the Fool is in reverse, it could be like letting the toothpaste out of the tube. Like once the cat's out of the bag, that's it. So be careful not to do or say something that you can't take back. And, you know, like think before you act. That's like the biggest thing. If you're going to do something out of anger, make sure it's something that you really want to do, because once you do it, you may not be able to take it back. Queen, is George seeing other people? You know what? It shows he's got choices. Yeah. Seven of Cups. I don't know that he's actively dating other people, but he may be talking to other people, and there may be other people around him expressing an interest. Yeah, he's not. I don't buy it for a second that he's so in love with this Catherine. December. How will the meeting with A go in March? Will we get back? Okay. Overall, the meeting in March goes well. It looks like if this is a love connection or an old love connection, there could be a rekindling here, and the relationship can move forward quickly. However, it also seems that if you were to get back, you may be the one that's not so happy with it. It might be the kind of thing where you ever get into a situation where you're like, you just want someone back, you just want someone back. And then when they come back, you're like, you know what, they're not really that great. And I think that may happen. But it also might be something that you need to revisit. Talia, may I have a general love reading? Sure. Persevering after getting over a betrayal or a heartache. Letting go of worry. Let go of this. Whatever it is that you're worried about, or that there's a regret, let it go. Let it move into the past. Use your intuition. You have an offer in front of you that you might not be seeing. So there could be love around you and you're just not noticing the person. There's a Leo around you. There's also a lot of strength around you. Love comes in when you leave things in the past behind that no longer serve you and you're prepared to move forward. A stable love relationship comes in. As Stephanie, how does Trent feel about me? He feels like you're very successful. He also feels like you know how to ground yourself. He feels like you're balanced, compassionate, loving, attractive, spontaneous, and lucky. I think he feels good about you. Oh, I skipped April? All right, let me find you. Hang on. There's good feelings around him when it comes to you. Oh my God, April, I don't see the question. Maybe I skipped it a really long time ago. What was the question? A career and promotion. All right, let's do that. Hear this guy over here snoring? Okay, you got success around career and promotion. This is success. There's also a lot of passion. I think that there's an opportunity for you to be more appreciated at your job, which could be either a promotion or a large raise coming up over the next couple of months, maybe sometime in the spring. Being prepared to move forward and working really hard to push your career forward. I think that by the end of 2020, you're in a different place with your career and finances. Now, it could be you move forward in the current company that you're working at, or it could be that you get another offer from a different job. Right now, I'm not seeing another offer. I think it's the same company. December. B regrets being involved with me. His intentions for me. He doesn't regret being involved with you, not at all. And it actually shows that communication, he may communicate with you out of the blue, but it doesn't show that he puts effort in. So I know he could reach out to you coming up because the Page of Swords is here, but I think that if you want more from this relationship, you got to do the work. And I don't know if that feels right for you, or if you like that, or if you feel like he should be stepping up a little bit more. And at this point, he's just not, he doesn't step up. It's like he takes it if it's in front of him, or he'll do it if the offer is there. But it doesn't look like he plans things or he's got his head wrapped around that. What's the matter, baby? Here you go. No, you don't want it? All right. Ram, was Will secretly paying attention while working? Yeah. Queen of Swords, is George sleeping with other people? Hey, what's the matter? You want this? Oh, what time is it? Maybe she's got to eat. Let me see. All right, you know what? Let's wrap up the super chats now because I got to feed her. And then I'll come back on tonight, probably around, maybe I'll come back on around 6. I don't think he's sleeping with other people. I mean, and if it happened once with somebody, maybe it happened once, but I don't think he's currently actively sleeping with other people. All right, baby. April, when will Jesse contact me? It could be in 5 days. If you haven't heard from him in a while, the hearts would suggest the springtime. I would say that it may take a little bit longer. It might be the springtime. Oh, all right. I'll pick you up. Okay, all right. She's getting heavy, this one. You're getting big? You say hello? Oh, you're looking out the window. I know you like to look out the window on this dreary day. AJ, how would a relationship be if Marcus and I reconciled? Okay, let's have a look. All right, I'm going to make you your lunch. Don't worry. It looks like it would be slow to start. You would get back slowly. And then it looks like it would be built on solid ground with deep roots. And then it looks like there could be a lot of money made between the two of you. And that the relationship could be actually better the second time around than it was the first time. So I wouldn't write this one off. I think that there may be something good to come of this. Or even better than it was in the past. Oh, you're burping? All right, all right. Ram, I sense that my internship, the staff are very weird, so I would like to know, how does the staff think of me? Okay. Okay, so once again, we're dealing with a large group of people. So there's always going to be someone that's a pain in the ass. Always. Someone's always got to be difficult. But overall, it shows justice around you, love around you, and your career moving forward quickly. Now, if there's one person that has a snide remark, or there's one person that doesn't like you, there always is. There always is. But overall, I think that you're fine. Oh, God bless. Oh, bless you. Little sneezes. No, it's okay. Don't be sorry. It's fine. Andrea, general love reading. I know sometimes the super chats come in, like, there's a delay. Like, there's a delay from what I'm saying to what you guys see. Because when I pull it up on the other phone, I can see that there's a delay. You're holding your head up? Yeah? All right. Looking at me, or you're looking for Dylan? Dylan's sleeping. All right, I am doing Andrea, general love. Okay. Okay. After experiencing a heartbreak and leaving that in the past, moving on to a water sign that comes in who's fun, carefree, out of the blue. Water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, or a Cancer. Leaving fighting and arguments in the past. Life moves forward into a stable relationship with somebody that you feel you have a very deep spiritual connection to. It could be the kind of thing like when you meet this person, you feel like you've been with them for 15 years. If you're with somebody right now, your current relationship can transform. If you're not with anyone right now, somebody new is coming in the near future. Probably sometime before the second half of the year. So between now and June, I would think. Oh, you know what? Let me change the time on that. I have a conference call at 7. So let's make it 5 o'clock. I'll come back on at 5 o'clock. Sorry about that. I forgot. All right. Super chats are done. Let me answer for the moderators. All right. All right. Yeah, I'll be back on at 5. I'll come back on at 5. SARS. Will the Bali vacation with Patrick come and pass without any issues from work or family? All right, let's see. Hey, don't pull on my green hair. Don't pull on my green hair. I think that it's impossible to do anything without some kind of issues. But let's see. How will the Bali trip go overall? Overall, I think it's going to be a great trip. Something, of course, is probably going to pop up at some point, but I don't think it's going to be. I don't think it's going to be anything too big of a deal. What about Brandy? Is Brandy here? And Mel. General reading for Brandy. Life moves forward quickly. You have the power of manifestation. You also have love coming in. An offering of love coming in with a soulmate relationship that moves forward quickly. It's all about love coming up for you, Brandy. And it could be something that comes in out of the blue that you're not even expecting it. One more moderator. Mel. Yeah, I'll be back on at 5. That gives me 3 hours. I'll feed her, change her. And then I'll come back on from 5 until like maybe 6:30. And then I have to take the call at 7. And then I'll try to come back on again tonight, you know, like later on tonight. I'm trying to hit different time zones because sometimes I get emails from people that the time is just crazy where they are. Oh, Malapali, I can have your reading. Oh, great. Okay, Malapali, what's the question? I haven't seen one. Oh, here we go. Will the Gemini and I live together? And if yes, when? Okay. %70 chance that you guys could move in together. Let's see when. The 6 of Hearts, the springtime or June. But I don't feel like it can happen this year. I feel like that's too soon. I don't think it's going to happen that quickly. So maybe it's not going to happen until next June. This June seems, I mean, we're almost in March. It seems pretty quick. But there's a 70% chance, and the Gemini showed up. There was an air sign there. So yeah, I think it's possible. All right, guys, I'll see you guys around 5 o'clock. And thank you. Thank you to the moderators and for everyone that was being patient and waiting. I'll see you guys in a little bit. Thanks. Bye-bye.